Erev Shabbos, Parshas Vayakhel, Lo yisivaru eish b'chol moshvei seichem. The Torah tells us, don't have any fires burning in your camp. Zog the Chasam Sofer, Allah Shalom Zchusu Yagan Aleinu. When you say fire to a chassid, what do you hear? You hear a bren, the Isha the Neshama. Chasam Sofer says, don't go through your week fireless, cold, and then suddenly on Shabbos you sevaru the Eish. Hayom Yom Rishon b'Shabbos. Every day of the week is Shabbos, Shabbos, Shabbos. Shabbos goes all the way until Tuesday, and Wednesday you're ready to start getting the next Shabbos. We say L'chunam Anan on the Shir Shal Yom. It's not even part of the Tehillim. We add it on. Shabbos should be the entire week. Everything we do the entire week should not just be like the Shammai, preparing and buying things for Shabbos and cooking for Shabbos and planning for Shabbos. But it should be a Shabbos-like a week. Everything we do should be L'Shem Shemayim, so that by the time we get to Shabbos, we don't need to light the fire. It's already lit. Chasam Sofer says another pshat. He says, he says, don't let there be any ish, machloikas. No, don't let the anger arise when you're preparing for Shabbos. There's a special Yetzer Hara Erev Shabbos. He shows up and he pokes everybody. And he says, you gotta get the candles ready, you got the food, and the kids gotta get the bath, you gotta run to shul, and Shabbos is early, Shabbos is late, you gotta catch the bus and the taxi. Everything goes wild in Erev Shabbos. Suddenly, what happened? Thursday night, everything goes fine. Erev Shabbos is especially Yetzer Hara to have an Eish burning. The Chasam Sofer says, this is what the Torah is telling you. Lo yisevaru eish, b'chol moshvei seichem yom Shabbos. Don't let that fire be burning. The only fire that should be burning is the Shabbos candles. So all of our fire with the Shabbos candles over there. In Pirkei Avos it says that there's a list of things that were created Erev Shabbos. There's certain Erev Shabbos creations, and the Gemara tells us that one of them is mazikim. Normally we translated it, and if you look in the Art Scroll, it'll say, shadim, these demons, damaging creatures. It's created on Erev Shabbos, the koyach of hezik, of mazikim. Don't get carried away with that. There's sometimes, there are things that are takanarish and can make people angry and upset, but there's some things that really are upsetting. And those are the times that we really have to gather up all of our koyach and make sure not to let that fire burn. There was a woman who walked into her local supermarket one day, and the cashier looks at her and says, "Thief!" What are you talking about? She pulls out a picture from underneath the cashier over there. It's her and her daughter. Her single daughter, an older single. It says, "This you?" She says, "Yeah, that's me." "What's this thief business?" It says, "We caught you on camera." "What do you mean you caught me on camera?" She brought him into the manager's office and showed her that the day before they were shopping there. Her daughter comes in, takes shopping bags of stuff that wasn't theirs, and walked off with it. Thief, banned from the store, this and that, shining all over, everyone's looking, everyone's staring. She says, "Are you out of your mind? I sent my daughter in to pick up the rest of the groceries. We bought a ton of stuff. You put stuff down where the customers pick up their groceries, so she made a mistake. She walked off with other people's bags. We immediately wrapped it back up as soon as we figured it out at home and sent it back. You're going to be telling everyone that me and my daughter are a thief? You think she's going to get a shidduch now?" Furious, she runs out. She comes home and tells the daughter, "Chanchi." I don't know, I always go with Chanchi. "Chanchi, Genendel, whatever you want." Says, "This crazy thing happened in the store, and I have to take them to a bezdin. They're destroying your name. You're not gonna have a chance of getting a shidduch with as the ganav. It's not like a Carlebach story where you have these hilike ganovim, And also we don't know what their shidduch story was. But Chanchi says, "Mommy, look, shidduchim is kosher like Kriyas Yamsuf. The only person that's gonna find me a shidduch is the Rabbanu Shalom. Getting angry at another year is not gonna help." And The next day, Chanchi was in the supermarket, and the same woman, that same cashier, started doing her thief business and waving the picture. And she went over to her with tears in her eyes and said, I know what I did. Trust me. It was a mistake. She said, look, I'm an older single. I promised you, I promise I'm not lying. And if I'm telling you the truth, then I should find my shidduch very soon. And this woman behind the counter started crying with her. And she said, you know, I've been married a while, and I've never had kids. I have no interest in fighting either. Things got real. All the anger just dissipated. So when you don't respond to fire, if you don't feed it, the fire just goes out. And Chanchi buys the cashier a big plate of chocolates and these fancy things, and says, I am meichel you 100%. Right? The woman asked her mechila, said, I have no interest in having this fight. That week, the cashier was hosting a brachas party. Everyone was coming over and saying brachas. And punklach, she forgot to buy any shahakals. And then she remembered Chanchi's chocolates. And she handed out the chocolates and said, you have no idea, this tzaddikas, who normally someone in that position would have been screaming at me. She bought me chocolates. She said, everyone, when you make a bracha, have her in mind to have a shidduch. And that year, she found her shidduch. Whether she found the shidduch or not, whether this woman had kids or not, doesn't matter. Taking care to fight for shalom, to fight against our yetzer hara for shalom, to make sure that's mamash gadlus. We're bezeicha to have shalom in every part of our life, a complete shleimus of achdus and reyes between every single yid, and we see the gula shleima b'mher v'yaminu. Amen. Yehi shalom b'chelech shalom v'yaminu Yisrael. Yehi shalom b'chelech shalom v'yaminu Yisrael. Yehi shalom